Hey everyone, Vince here, and welcome back to the channel. This is your go-to spot for all things gaming, and, you guessed it, my late-night adventures with my trusty Xbox. I'll admit, even on weekends when everyone else is asleep, you can find me right here, controller in hand, because that's just how I unwind. Tonight, we're diving deep into the world of Xbox and exploring why it's still such a huge player in the gaming scene. But before we get into it, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, drop a comment, share this with your crew, and definitely hit subscribe to support the channel. Every bit of engagement helps us grow, and I really appreciate you all being here. Alright, let's keep the energy high and jump right into the good stuff. Roger, my friend, the floor is all yours. Take it away.
Is your Xbox spying on you? We'll get to that bombshell in a bit, but first, let us dive into the incredible story of how a black and green box from a software giant changed gaming forever. It all began in the late 1990s. Inside the walls of Microsoft, a small group of engineers watched the console gaming world explode. They saw the dominance of Nintendo and Sony and had a bold idea. Microsoft needed to be a part of it. Their vision was to create a machine so powerful it would redefine living room entertainment and prove Microsoft was more than just a PC company. This spark of ambition was the beginning of what would become one of the most influential brands in modern history. In 2001, the very first Xbox made its grand entrance. It was a confident move into a fiercely competitive market. Microsoft's strategy was clear: focus on raw hardware power, groundbreaking online capability, and partnerships with visionary developers. And they had an ace up their sleeve. The console's launch title, Halo: Combat Evolved, wasn't just a game. It was a phenomenon. It single-handedly cemented Xbox as a serious contender and set the stage for a platform that would grow beyond anyone's wildest dreams. The early significance of Xbox can be summed up in two words: Xbox Live. Before this, online console gaming was clunky and inconsistent. Microsoft changed everything, setting a new standard for matchmaking, messaging, voice chat, and multiplayer stability. For countless players, this was their first truly seamless online experience. This commitment to connectivity didn't just let us play together. It reshaped how we built communities and friendships that spanned the globe. Then came the Xbox 360, a console that would become one of the most successful of all time. It hosted a massive library of iconic games that defined a generation, from the gritty battlefields of Gears of War to the magical lands of Fable and the high-speed circuits of Forza. The 360's online service continued to flourish, and its marketplace helped normalize downloadable games and digital content, paving the way for the digital-first world we live in today. But the 360 era wasn't all smooth sailing. The infamous Red Ring of Death was a hardware failure that caused widespread frustration and cost Microsoft a fortune. Millions of consoles were bricked. But in this crisis, Microsoft showed its character. They extended warranties and replaced faulty units, demonstrating a commitment to their players and a willingness to learn from their mistakes, even when it hurt. With the launch of the Xbox One, Microsoft's ambition grew. They envisioned an all-in-one entertainment hub that went beyond gaming. Early marketing focused heavily on TV integration, voice controls, and multimedia features. But this approach backfired. Many core gamers felt that the focus had shifted away from what mattered most. The console's rocky start was a tough lesson in balancing innovation with the expectations of your most loyal fans. Despite the initial stumbles, the Xbox One eventually found its footing. Through consistent updates, strong developer support, and one game-changing innovation: Xbox Game Pass. This subscription model was transformative, offering hundreds of games for a low monthly fee. It fundamentally redefined how we access and enjoy content, becoming one of Microsoft's greatest modern achievements and a massive value proposition for players. Now, let's talk about that headline: your Xbox is spying on you. It sounds terrifying, but what's really going on? This sensational claim points to the routine data collection common to all modern smart devices. The so-called spying is mostly telemetry, data tracking what games you play, when, and for how long. This data is anonymized and used to improve services. However, the concern escalated with the Xbox One's Kinect camera and microphone. Designed to be always on for voice and gesture commands, this raised legitimate questions about passive audio and video monitoring in our living rooms. Features like Xbox Record that also meant that personal audio snippets were sent to Microsoft's servers. The user agreement, which most of us skip past, grants Microsoft broad rights to collect and use this data for things like targeted advertising. So, the dark secret isn't about illegal surveillance, but rather the vast, and often opaque, data harvesting that comes with having a powerful, connected smart hub in your home. Controversies have continued to pop up. Microsoft's massive studio acquisitions have fueled debates about exclusivity and competition. Will buying up studios like Bethesda and Activision Blizzard limit where we can play our favorite games? Others question if subscription models like Game Pass will change how developers are paid, potentially stifling creativity. These are complex issues that show how difficult it is to evolve an industry responsibly. In recent years, Microsoft has doubled down on strengthening its ecosystem. Backward compatibility became a huge focus, ensuring that your old favorites could come with you to new hardware. Cloud gaming started to break down the barriers of traditional console play, and the acquisition of major studios massively expanded the Xbox first-party portfolio, allowing them to compete more aggressively than ever. The brand evolved from a piece of hardware into a comprehensive digital service. The arrival of the Xbox Series X and Series S marked a new generation focused on sheer performance, speed, and a streamlined experience. The Series X is a powerhouse, while the more affordable Series S offers next-gen features to a wider audience. Both consoles delivered on the promise of faster load times, enhanced visuals, and the revolutionary quick resume feature. This two-console strategy reflects Microsoft's commitment to flexibility and player choice. Today, the Xbox brand stands as a global gaming titan. It has carved out a unique identity in a competitive landscape dominated by Sony's PlayStation, known for its blockbuster exclusives, and Nintendo's Switch, which excels in creative, family-friendly fun. Xbox differentiates itself with its powerful hardware, its service-first approach with Game Pass, and its push for cross-platform accessibility. This identity is constantly expanding. Xbox Cloud Gaming lets you stream AAA titles to your phone, tablet, or laptop. Game Pass continues to add incredible value, and Microsoft's focus on accessibility tools, like the adaptive controller, shows a deep commitment to making gaming for everyone. From its ambitious beginnings to its current leadership in subscription gaming, the Xbox journey has been incredible. Its achievements have shaped online play, digital services, and inclusive design across the entire industry. As Microsoft continues to innovate with cloud technology and multi-platform accessibility, the future of gaming looks more open and flexible than ever. Xbox isn't just competing, it's aiming to lead the way in shaping how the world plays. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content.
Hey Roger, you must be exhausted. Grab my controller and unwind with some Xbox for a bit. You definitely deserve it. Now, picking up where we left off, here are my thoughts on Xbox's future. First, they absolutely need to keep beefing up their first-party game studios, but it's crucial they let those creators have complete creative freedom. Then, they have to double down on hardware reliability and cloud stability. Stronger privacy protection is also key to building real trust with players. Expanding cross-platform play and boosting their global cloud infrastructure will open up Xbox to so many more people around the world. Investing in accessibility, diverse stories, and sustainable practices will show they're serious about being an inclusive and responsible company. By staying transparent and putting players first, Xbox can secure its spot at the top for years to come. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.